Alexander hears the sound of music coming from the east. It sounds somewhat classical, but... oh no, it's wedding music. Alexander hears a door of the north hall open. Then, the sound of guard dog footsteps. The footsteps are headed this way. Alexander hears the sound of a guard's footsteps coming from the north. Wait, there are more footsteps approaching from the west. Now what? There's a door at the top of the stairs that must lead to an upper floor. The door has a doorknob and a keyhole. Alexander peeks through the keyhole. There is no one on the other side of the door. Alexander looks cautiously around the grand hall, but there are no guard dogs to be seen. The wedding music is coming from behind those two large doors.
Prince Alexander, here, the Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding. Since you are of noble birth, I will give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here before killing you. I warn you, it had better be good.
Alexander is standing in the grand hall of the Castle of the Crown. Brilliantly colored marble gleams from every surface, and the floor is inlaid with geometric patterns. The ceiling spans upward to a 2-story height. Staircases on either side of the room lead upstairs, and 2 massive doors to the north lead to the throne room. Captain Saladin looks ready to obey his Vizier's orders. He seems to want something from Alexander, perhaps a reason to spare his life. The sword at Alexander's throat makes physical resistance rather unwise at this point.
Captain Saladin, consider. I know you cannot be blind to the Vizier's true nature.
My personal feelings have nothing to do with it. I serve the crown.
Alexander would never get a chance to use that scythe before the guard dog ran him through. Besides, Alexander senses that there might be a chance to reason with the captain of the guard.
Wait! I'm a friend of Casima's. I have a note to prove it.
Vizier Al-Hazred said you were a danger to the princess. Even if she believed you to be a friend, I have no reason to doubt that the Vizier is right about you.
Wait! If you love your princess, you'll hear me out. The Vizier is not what he appears to be. Casima is in terrible danger. I have proof that this is so. For your princess's sake, you must believe me.
Let me see that.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with rage.
This is treason. I'll have his throat. But how do I know this letter is not a forgery? You could have written this yourself.
But I did not. Have you no doubts of your own about Al-Hazred? Don't you see? All he wants is the crown. Casima is being coerced. We must stop the wedding.
It is true. I have had my suspicions about the Vizier, especially when King Califim and Queen Alaria died. But I have seen Casima with him several times. She appears to be quite happy, even enthusiastic. I don't believe she could love him if he truly were so wicked.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that snake.
A jilted lover would not believe it. But come, see for yourself.
The captain of the guard leads Alexander into the throne room, where a ceremony seems to be in progress. Alexander feels his blood run cold at the sight.
I, Cosima, declare Abdul al-Hazred as my lawful and beloved husband and king of this realm.
But, Cosima, what are you saying?
Do you still claim that the princess is being forced? Perhaps it's you that's the danger, as the Vizier has said.
Alexander is standing in a magnificent throne room, finer than any he's ever seen. Unfortunately, he's not in the mood to enjoy it, because at this very moment, Cosima is about to marry Al-Hazred. Alexander can't believe his eyes as he looks at Cosima. Could she possibly mean to wed Al-Hazred? Is she out of her mind? That scheming blackguard Al-Hazred, Vizier of this realm, is in the process of marrying Cosima and securing a place as king of the land of the Green Isles. Saladin watches Alexander carefully, waiting for him to make a move and prove that Cosima is not wedding the Vizier of her own free will.
I'm certain that Cosima cannot mean what she's saying.
So you say. I would advise you to prove it, if you can, and quickly.
Stop the wedding! Hold, villain. You shall not marry the princess.
Prince Alexander here? This is an outrage! How dare you allow this traitor to get past you, Saladin? You stupid mutt! Can't you even keep the castle free of assassins during your own princess's wedding? Kill him! Kill him now!
Lord Al-Hazred, with all due respect, you are not quite king yet. And this is a wedding ceremony, not an execution.
What? How dare you contradict me, you flea-bitten mongrel! I gave a direct order. Obey me, or feel my wrath.
Milady, I apologize for my behavior, but I am yours to command in all things. I wanted merely to hear your own wishes from your own lips. Tell me what it is that you wish me to do with this young man, and I will obey.
Why, Captain, you heard my dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious young man's death, then I want nothing more than to see him get his wish. Obey thy liege now and always.
As you wish, princess.
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword, a shout is heard from the direction of the Grand Hall.
Hold! In the name of the true king!
King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria burst into the throne room, looking alive and well and full of wrath. Behind them, a line of supporters look prepared to battle, if necessary, for their beloved royal couple.
Cosima, darling, are you all right? Has he hurt you?
Hands off of her, you murderous goat!
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it, Mother.
But, Caliphim, that's not Cosima. I'd know my daughter anywhere.
What have you done with our daughter, you devil?
The lovely image of Cosima suddenly bursts into smoke and is replaced by the Vizier's genie.
Why, you conniving serpent!
Get him, guards! Saladin, your sword! Drat it all! You may have ruined my plans, but you won't get me, or your precious Cosima. Get them, Shamir! I command you!